this church.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Hello, education and resources for children care for elderly parents. How you doing this evening? I'm live with you all tonight. Hey, you know how I like to come on. Yes, we got Frankie Beverly Mays tonight. I'm not gonna sing though. You know how to sing, Tamekia?
Girl, no. We want to keep our audience. Oh,
no. Let me see if I can get. Can you? I don't know how to connect it to my computer. You know how to connect it? Hey, who know about this?
I know, right?
Myself. I had to ask my husband. What's up?
Girl, I know about it, but it might have been like just a little bit before, but I think I was right in there.
Sit up for it. You know, I'm not technical savvy.
Me neither.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, take it off.
Turn it off.
Oh, okay, hold on. Hello. Say hello. Who's with us?
Hello.
By the time you get it together, we're going to start talking. Well, got it. Is it connected? All right. So hello, everyone. I like to come in with some music. Welcome you all in. Let's see. All right. So tonight I am super excited. I have Tamekia Reid with us.
Hey.
And she is with Chariots of Fire Non-Medical Transportation. And as you all know, I'm Rebekah, your local senior care expert for senior living and in-home care services. And I have a passion for seniors. I love seniors. And I say my work is to those adult children that are needing assistance with resources, programs, services, just knowing where to start when it comes to them having to take care of their elderly parents. And I must say, Tamekia, I'm learning now, it's not just the adult children. I've had phone calls recently from 2 26-year-olds who are having to make these decisions for their grandparents.
Okay.
So, would it be right for me to say this is like an epidemic?
It would be absolutely. Yeah. Seriously.
You know, it's just whoever it falls on now. Yeah. When it comes to having to make those decisions and take care of the elderly now, there are 10,000 baby boomers every day. 10,000 seniors. Every day is 10,000 seniors that turn 65, I believe, every day.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then I was sharing, as you heard this morning, in our networking group, that 40% of caregivers are having to stay at home to take care of a loved one. Mm-hmm. So it is the world is changing, and I just want to be able to share resources and information to help those families out who's having to do this, right? So tonight we're going to talk with you about transportation services. Because you are an expert. You have your own business. How long have you been in business?
7 years. 7 years, praise
7 years. That's a blessing.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
We're thankful for it. Yes,
so
ma'am.
You are serving. I love it.
All day.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Tamekia Reid. My husband Andre and I, we own Chariots of Fire. It's a non-emergency medical transport service. So we take people pretty much anywhere a car can go. We do transportation service, primarily serving senior citizens and disabled adults. So we do that, like I said, anywhere. We serve Douglas County, Cobb County, Coweta, Fayette, wherever you live, we can take you there. Like I said, as long as the car can get you there, we can do it. Your destination is truly our obligation. Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. Ooh, excuse me. So I wanted to talk a little bit about one of the resources for your services.
Yes, ma'am.
And those are vouchers, right?
Vouchers.
I never heard of vouchers until you shared that with me.
Right.
And I would love for you to share that information here in the group for individuals that needs transportation services and need a resource as well for that service.
But you know, the thing is, Rebekah, you're not the only one. Most of the time when I'm typing the website in the chat, connectdouglas.com, most of the time when I mention vouchers to people who are calling me for transportation with the intent to pay us private pay, and I always ask them, do you receive the vouchers? And they're like, well, what are the vouchers? And so I explain to them, I think it's one of the best kept but worst kept secrets in Douglas County. You know, it's one of those things that people should be aware of. They should, because it's for them. It's for the senior citizens and disabled adults. And what they get is they get $100 worth of transportation for $10. So it saves them a lot of money. It allows them to put their resources in places where it might be better used as opposed to transportation. It's door-to-door service. They schedule it. And once they sign up for the program, I'm not the only vendor. There's maybe 7 of us. So they get the rate sheets. They get to decide who they want to ride with. And fortunately, most of our clients that's been riding with us, they've been riding with us from the beginning. You know, so typically, you know, like a lot of people, no one likes change, they say, except a wet baby. So most of the people, once they start riding with a company or they get familiar with their vendor, like I'm sure with your clients, once they get from your patients, when they get familiar with you, they stay with you. They don't want to switch around. They don't want to change around. They pretty much want the same driver because the driver knows them. That driver know they're going to want to stop by and get a hamburger on the way home, that kind of thing. So we do that. We offer them that unique service. They become part of our family. You know, we serve them. We get to know them. We have their children's phone numbers. Like you said, the adults that's helping their parents out now. So we call them when they say they want to do something that's a little different. We let that person know that's staying with them, or you know, that's taking care of them at home. You know, like I had a client the other day. She's I think she just turned 90. I know it was a milestone birthday. Sister girl told me she was gonna walk home from the post office. I said, "Oh no, you're not gonna do that." No, you're not gonna walk home from the post office. So I called her daughter and told her. She said, do you mind if I tell her you told me this? I said, yeah, because we want to protect her. We don't want her walking home from the post office. You know, so there's just things like that we offer. It's a hands-on service. We get to know our passengers and they get to know us. And we love it. We love it. It's absolutely what we do all day, every day. So that's what we offer. And then, you know, Connect Douglas is also growing up a lot. We have the buses. You see the buses. So they have access to get the bus tickets as well. So they can get the bus tickets, and the bus tickets are $1 each. So once they get connected with the transportation services in Douglas County, they have a better way of living. They can see more of Douglas County than just the doctor's office if they want to. So that's what we offer. That's what we provide.
Awesome. So like you said, it's a way of living. So it's more than just doctor's offices, dialysis. Tell us a little bit about that. Talk a little bit more about that.
Well, we start with our dialysis patients. Our first pickup most mornings is at 4:45 a.m. So we start really early because they have to start early. So we pick them up. We take them to dialysis. We make sure they get in with their bag or whatever they might have to take with them. You know, sometimes they have a snack, whatever the case may be. So we start that, you know, early. We typically we like to finish around 4 o'clock, but most days that's not the way it goes. You know, we finish a little later. And that's fine too, because, you know, we take people to physical therapy, dentist appointments. And so we serve them. We have, you know, take people to the cardiologist, whatever type of appointment they might have. And sometimes they just want to go visit their children. And we'll do that. We'll take them to go visit their children, drop them off, come back at a set time. Sometimes they just want to go to Kroger. They want to walk around Kroger. They want to do that with no one rushing them along. And then the other thing that happens a lot is sometimes they don't want to bother anyone that they know to take them places because they feel like they are a burden. They don't want to ask them. And sometimes the family members honestly have taken all their days off that they can take off. So they really can't keep taking them. And they don't want to send an Uber for them. They want to send somebody they know that's been background checked, drug tested, fingerprinted, all the stuff that you have to go through to be involved in a program such as this. So they know that we have all of that. They feel comfortable with us picking their loved ones up, and we want them to feel comfortable and safe. So we offer wheelchair transportation and ambulatory. We don't do stretchers yet, but it's on the way. So, I mean, that's something we're working on. So just watch out. You're going to see them soon.
Yes.
That's
awesome.
yes,
awesome.
ma'am.
So I love
Thank
that.
you.
I love that. You say it's a way of living. It allows them to keep their independence. Hello, hello, hello. I cannot see your names. I know you're saying hi. Hey, Rebekah. Hello, hello, hello. It allows them to keep their independence. So they might not be able to drive anymore, but they still feel independent because they're not having to depend so much on a family member. And they're able to, you know, schedule their own transportation.
Schedule their own transportation. Yeah. And if it's
go where they want to go.
I will let the loved ones know that this might not be what you want them to do, you know, but if it's in line with what they've been doing, what we've been authorized to do, then we'll, you know, of course, go along with that and do that, you know. But if it sounds like it could be dangerous, we're not going to take anyone to do anything dangerous or anything that we know their family definitely don't want them to do. Because if a family tell us do not stop and let them get fast food, we will not stop and let them get fast food. So it's just whatever we've been instructed to do, that's what we do, you know. And it really it's an awesome experience for everyone. Because a lot of them, they'll say, oh, I haven't seen anyone all week, or I haven't spoken to anyone all week. And I'm like, oh, okay. So, yeah, so they got a lot to say. And we have the ears to listen and hear what they have to say.
Yes. I love it. I love it. Again, you know, they're safe. They're able to get out, be independent.
Yes, ma'am.
You're communicating with their family members.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, so it's more than just doctor's appointments. It's companionship as well. You know, that's another form, and it's affordable.
It is affordable.
Without the vouchers, it's affordable. So let's talk a little bit about that affordability.
Well, what we offer is pretty much our for a round trip in Douglasville, they can pay as little as $30 for a round trip. Depending on where they're going. If they want us to stay with them, of course, it's a little more. If I'm gonna have someone go with them through Walmart, or with, you know, if it's a procedure and someone has to stay, we provide that service as well. Because sometimes there are procedures that involve anesthesia. You have to have a driver there with you the entire time. And sometimes, like I was saying, that the adult children might be in a situation where they've already maxed out on the number of days they can take off. But we also provide that. And in that case, we will help them get in their house, get to their favorite chair or whatever it may be that they need to get to sit down until someone makes it home. And if it's, you know, 3-4 hours, we'll sit there as long as we need to sit there until the procedure is over. Because once we check in, we're checked in. And we just have to stay and wait till the procedure is over. So it is an affordable service. We make it as affordable as possible. And all the rate sheets, you know, they're all, I believe, within reason. Might not be as cheap as some of the other things you might do, but I think the quality definitely proves its worth in what you're paying for the service we provide.
Yes. Excellent quality of service.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So tell us, Tamekia, where can they find you? Tell us about this website that's working.
I'm gonna put the website in the chat. It's really easy. It's chariotsoffiretransportation.com. That's, you know, just chariotsoffiretransportation.com. But you can find me there. You can find me by calling the senior services. I think we're on everybody's transportation list. I know all the dialysis clinics have our numbers because I get those calls, and we do offer those patients a discounted rate. So it works really well, and no one else has, you know, I know a lot of times it's hard to ask someone to get up at 4:30 in the morning to take you anywhere. But we're already up. So you're not inconveniencing us, and you're not going to inconvenience me by asking me to do something I do for a living. So it works out really well. We provide that early service, that late drop off, whatever you might need. And it's all, you know, it's all working together for the good. And like I said, you can find us at chariotsoffiretransportation.com. I'm going to put it in the chat. And the phone number, I'll put that in the chat, 404-453-3324. And we're all over. We go where you need to go. There's 7 of us now. So if you include me, 7 of us. Yeah, so we're growing, we're on the move. We can handle a lot of different transportation requests. And it's a blessing. It really is. And
I have to say this, I don't mean to cut you off. Like she said, she provides services to seniors, but she provides services to everyone. I remember when I was a customer. Yeah. I just had Hannah, and I'm going to get to your we have questions.
Okay.
Let me ask the questions first, and then I get to the story. Do they drive across state lines if a senior is relocating to an assisted living community?
We have. The only typically we go. We've been to Alabama. And we've taken patients to South Carolina. But like I said, when I say we'll go wherever a car can go, we'll go wherever a car can go. So if you can get there by land, we'll take you there. Just, if you're interested in a quote, just give me a call and we'll let you know what that would cost and we'll make it happen.
Yes. So, or is it just transportation within Georgia? So we just answered that question.
Yeah.
Give her a call and she will give you a quote. Yes, they do transport for relocating.
Yes, ma'am.
Who is that? May I please? Who is that? Please tell me who that is. It's not showing your name. It's just saying Facebook user. That's a great question.
I don't even see it.
Yeah. So Tracy. Is it Tracy Guilford? Is that my Tracy? So going back to my story, used to transport me.
Work,
Hannah.
Yeah. Right. And I drive children to school. We take kids to school. We take teenagers to work. And I give the teenagers a real low rate, y'all. I mean, awesome. I understand they're working. They if they had to spend all their money on transportation, they probably wouldn't go to work. So we try to make it as affordable as possible for them to get back and forth so they can become more independent and help their parents out. Sometimes the parents are working, the children are working, everybody's working. So you're right, Rebekah. I used to take you to work. You had a little route. So, but you were one of those fast food stoppers. I remember that. You like to get your food.
Say what?
You used to like to get your fast food too. Your fast food stop.
Yes. It was truly a blessing. Yes, it is. So yes, that's Tracy. Hey, Tracy. So awesome. Well, thank you for coming with us this evening, Tamekia. We enjoyed you. Anything else you want to share?
I can't think of anything. Anybody else have any questions? I'm here to answer them, or they can give me a call anytime. Well, not anytime, but preferably before 5:00 in the evening. But I'm here to answer any questions. And we have the website. They can send me a message through the website, or they can call me on the phone. Yes,
Awesome. Well, it was great being here with you all this evening. I know it's been a while, but will you please repeat the number? She said, will you please repeat the number?
404-453-3324. And let me give y'all the number for the Connect Douglas office too, just in case you want to call up there.
But I think she's asking for so Tracy works with assisted livings.
Okay.
Communities.
Mm-hmm. And so my number is 404-453-3324. Yeah, and she can call me anytime, and I can give her any information that I can to help get her residents where they need to go.
Yes.
I'm trying to pull up the number for the ride share office. That's what I call it, the ride share, but they call it Connect Douglas. Yeah.
Connect Douglas, yes ma'am.
Yeah, technically it's Connect Douglas, but it used to be
but you know what?
Office.
I hope we keep Connect Douglas.
I hope so.
Yeah,
what do you think is going? Because
I seen a post on Facebook that that a lot of people, they need more people to utilize the service.
Yeah, and that's exactly why I said it's one of those things a lot of people don't know about. Because I meet people, even when I tell them, like they say, well, there's a wait list for the voucher program, and there's always been a wait list for the voucher program. But she is moving people off the list now. But if they say that, the next thing I would mention to them is, have you tried to get the bus tickets? Because they have bus tickets, but the bus tickets will also enable you. They have a certain way, if you're disabled or doing dialysis or something like that, you can also get door-to-door service with the bus. It might not be as timely on your return as you would like, but it's still affordable, and you would get there, and that's life-saving treatment that you absolutely need. So I think, I think Douglas County is growing up a lot, and I think the reason a lot of people don't use the services, they don't know about it. They don't know about it. Yeah.
You're right.
I think it's under-advertised. It's underutilized because they need to advertise more. Maybe such as what you're doing, Rebekah, get it out there and let people know it is available. Please use it, or we're going to lose it. Because you're right. If nobody's using it, what's the point of having all those buses? So, and gas is not going down that much that we can just have buses riding around empty. So,
I know.
We need people on the buses.
Yeah. So you want to share that number?
77. I put it in the chat, but it's 770.
Oh, you put it in the chat.
949-7665.
Okay.
And when they call, they can just ask about the voucher program and the buses, whatever they're interested in. And you can go on connectdouglas.com and put your name on the wait list for the voucher program. You can do it, electronically. Or if you don't do that, if that's not your thing, call and tell them you want to get on the wait list for the vouchers. Yeah.
Yes. Awesome. Well, great information. Thank you for the resources. Thank you for the knowledge. Thank you for sharing. We were glad to have you this evening. And we look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you, Tamekia. Chariots of Fire, your non-medical transportation. Your destination is our obligation.
Yes, ma'am. I got that. I got that from a lady that went to church with us. She was one of our clients, Sister Rena. You know her. So she gave me that slogan a long time ago, and we just kept it, and it's been working out. Yeah. You've had
it from the very beginning.
Yeah, I had it from the very beginning. And so, and I actually can see that. I didn't realize there was a comment and a chat. I see that now. Okay.
You're welcome, Tracy. You're more than welcome. All right, everyone. Have a blessed evening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.